Afternoon po. Afternoon po. Afternoon po. Afternoon po. Afternoon po.
Good afternoon po. Good afternoon po. Good afternoon po. Good afternoon po.
Nasa Zoom na ako. Naka-live na yung green wheel.
I-mute po ng mic. Thank you po. Nandito na po ba lahat ng members ng party list? President, makikicheck nga po kung kumpleto na ang start po tayo exactly 1 p.m. Yun po. Kumpleto na po ba lahat ng candidates from Kalimbahin Party List?
Yes po. Yes po.
Kumpleto na po ba ang padayong party list? Kumpleto na po ba ang padayong party list? Ang swag party list po, kumpleto na.
Kompleto na po.
Thank you. Leadership is about empathy. It is about having the ability to relate to and connect with people for the purpose of inspiring and empowering their lives, said Oprah Winfrey. Today, we welcome you all to the Greenville Academy's Meeting the Avance 2022. I am Daniel Joyce Erlicup, SSG President,
I am General Rafael Guevara from 12 Einstein,
and
we will be your host for today's program. To our school directors, Mrs. Zenaida G. Tosino, to our school administrator, Mrs. Honorata G. Cortez, to our senior high school principal, Mrs. Lorena T. Calangian, to our junior high school principal, Mrs. Carmina C. Guevara, to our elementary principal, Mrs. Anjanette A. Montejo, and to our school consultant, Mrs. Cindy P. Malabuli. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant and joyous viewing to all.
to formally start the program, may we all put ourselves in the spirit of patriotism as we listen to our Philippine national anthem, followed by an invocation to be led by Joey Mendoza, then followed by panunumpa ng katapatan sa watawat ng Pilipinas to be led by Ashley Guevara, followed then by Panatang Kabayan to be led by Paulo Bala, then comes the singing of Calabarzon March, and finally, following by hailing our dear alma mater with the Greenvillian hymn.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Jody for the
Let-
prayer.
Let's put ourselves in the presence in the Lord. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Heavenly Father, we come to you today asking for your guidance, wisdom, and support as we begin this meeting. Help us engage in meaningful discussion, allow us to grow closer as a group, and nurture bonds of community. May your peace be in your hearts, your grace be in your words, your love be in your hands, and your joy be in our souls. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Ashley Guevara for Panlilipan ng Katapatan.
Rinig po ba?
Yes.
Hindi naman po ba choppy or what? Panunumpa ng katapatan sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Ako ay Pilipino, buong katapatang nanunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang kanyang sinasagisag na may dangal, katarungan at kalayaan na ipinakikilos ng sambayan ng makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan at makabansa.
Open po ng cameras. Then next po is Panatang Makabayan to be led by Paulo Bala.
Hindi po ba choppy? Panatang Makabayan, iniibig ko ang Pilipinas, aking lupang sinilangan, tahanan ng aking lahi. Kinukupkup ako at tinutulungan na maging malakas, masipag at marangal. Dahil mahal ko ang Pilipinas, diringin ko ang payo ng aking mga magulang. Susundin ko ang tungkulin ng paaralan. Tutuparin ko ang tungkulin ng mamayang makabayan, naglilingkod, nag-aaral, nagdarasal ng buong katapatan. Iaalay ko ang aking buhay, pangarap sa sikap at sa bansang Pilipinas.
Dito sa timog Katagalugan, sumibol ang bagong pangalan. Ang kaunlaran kay bilis at masagana. Lahat kami may pagkakaisa, sa mithiin ay sama-sama. Mabuhay ang Calabarzon, Calabarzon sa habang panahon. Lalawig ang Rizal, Cavite, Laguna,
Permission to speak.
Batangas, Quezon, at mga lungsod pa. Antipolo, San Pablo, Cavite, Lucena, Batangas, Calamba, Santa Rosa, Dasmariñas, Tayabas, Imus, Bacoor, Binyan, Cabuyao, General Trias, Tanawan at Lipa. Hey! Hey! Mga kawani ay tanging-tangi, maglingkod ay laging gawi. Kailan pa man sa Diyos ang aming lahi, kabataan ay paunlarin, ito ang unang layunin. Mabuhay ang Calabarzon, Calabarzon sa habang panahon. Lalawig ang Rizal, Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, Quezon, at mga lungsod pa. Antipolo, San Pablo, Cavite, Lucena, Batangas, Calamba, Santa Rosa, Dasmariñas, Tayabas, Imus, Bacoor, Binyan, Cabuyao, General Trias, Tanawan at Lipa. Hey! Hey! Dito sa Timog Katagalugan, sumibol ang bagong pangalan. Ang kaunlaran kay bilis at masagana, lahat kami may pagkakaisa, sa mithiin ay sama-sama. Mabuhay ang Calabarzon, Calabarzon sa habang panahon. Mabuhay ang Calabarzon, Calabarzon sa habang panahon. Mabuhay!
So, before we proceed po sa ating program, makiki-open po ulit ng inyong mga cameras. Then, pag hindi po kayo nagsasalita, please observe po kung nakamute po ba ang inyong mic. Thank you.
And now, for the opening remarks, may we call on our reputable and admirable senior high school principal, Mrs. Lorena T. Calangit.
Hello, mic test. Am I clear?
Yes po.
Yan. Okay. So magandang tanghali sa lahat. Tayo ngayon ay 38 ang nasa meeting plus the audience sa ating YouTube channel. Okay. So school is a home for people willing to be filled with learnings. School is a home for people willing to be trained. School is also a home for people to be willing to be good citizens. And this year, you candidates for the Supreme Student Government shall embody these people. People willing to take responsibility when elected as SSG officers. It is under Article 5 of Section 1 of the Philippine Constitution that suffrage or the right to vote may be exercised by all citizens of the Philippines, not otherwise disqualified by the law. With our kind of school election like this, Article 5 is exercised by students whom Greenville is training for the future responsibility of being the stewards of this country. What is more beautiful about election? Of course, it is the promise of a new beginning. Undoubtedly, every day of our lives is being welcomed by new beginnings. For this instance, new set of SSG officers, of course. Do they know what the future holds for the student government, just like the administration of Joyce? No. None of us may be certain, but for these future leaders, one thing is for sure. They are packed with great hopes of being the leaders we expect them to be. May this meeting, the Avance, our second meeting, the Avance online, be an avenue of definite decision-making for our student voters, not only for the school year, but for the future local and national elections to experience. To the outgoing SSG officers, Joyce and the rest of the gang, job well done. Mahirap yung SSG officer ka pero pandemic. Hindi mo mahagip lahat ng mga officers mo. And to the incoming SSG officers, good luck. Let me give one piece of unsolicited advice before voting. Vote for someone who has plans. Plans of making not only some students' situation better, but for the greater good. Hail Greenvillian candidates and voters, and hail Greenville Academy of Santa Clara Incorporated. Good afternoon.
Thank you, Ma'am Lauren, for the warm welcome to our viewers today.
Before we begin to get to know our SSG candidates, let me present to you first the meeting the Avance guidelines.
The host will introduce both parties partaking in the Supreme Student Government Elections. Medium of communication shall be in Filipino or English, whatever the candidates prefer. There are 2 rounds of questions and answers. A, know the candidates, and B, stand and speak up. First round, know the candidates. Each party list presidential candidates will be given 3 minutes to introduce his or herself, his or her party, and his or her co-candidates. Other candidates from each party list will be given 2 minutes to briefly introduce themselves and present their platforms. Each party list presidential candidates will be given 3 minutes, respectively, for a closing statement.
So for the second round, the stand and speak up. Candidates from each party list will be asked specific prepared questions and given by the audience that is based on current issues that concern the school. The candidates will be given 3 minutes to answer. The topic or issue shall be given to the candidates 1 minute before the start of his or her speech. After the Q&A portion of both parties, they would be allowed to ask questions to other parties. Parties can limit the questions only for a specific candidate, or it can be answerable by anyone from the party. The sequence for the interpellation will be alternating, and the parties are allowed to raise up to 1 question. Answers to the interpellation should only last 2 to 3 minutes. Both parties shall refuse the use of profanity words during the meeting the Avance.
Now, let me introduce to you our 3 parties. First, we have Kalimbahin, which is led by Jody Mariel Mendoza, the president with their campaign slogan, "Students need their own voice, so make the right choice." And of course, we have Padayon Party List, which is led by Lay Ashley Guevara with their campaign slogan, "The reckless gritty chaos of things towards a new beginning." And lastly, the Swag Party List, which is led by Paulo Adrian Bala with their campaign slogan, "We will serve well to create active Greenvillians." Now, let us move on to the highlight of the program.
Round 1, know the candidates. Let us start with the Kalimbahin party list. So may we call on the Kalimbahin party list president, Jody Mendoza. You have 3 minutes to briefly introduce yourself, your party, and your co-candidates. Your timer starts now.
First of all, I would like to give a short speech. John Maxwell once said that the pessimist complains about the wind, the optimist expects it to change, the leader adjusts the sails. My belief is that a leader should overcome obstacles to do what is right, and their word speaks for everyone. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Jody Mariel J. Mendoza, running for the position of president of the Kalimbahin Party List. I would like to dedicate my speech from the heart. Since preschool, I studied at Greenville Academy. Ako ay isang tudlok lamang sa eskwela na ito, isang estudyante na pumapasok sa paaralang ito para matuto at lumaki bilang isang magaling na estudyante. Sumali ako sa SPG Council ng elementary bilang treasurer at nanalo. Sa mga panahon na yon, hindi ko man lang alam ang gagawin ko. Madami nagsasabi sa akin na, hindi mo kaya yan. Matatalo ka lang sa mga kalaban mo. Fast forward from high school, I was elected as class president twice from grade 7 to 8. I never knew that a mediocre president is elected as a student council's vice president on senior years 2021 to 2022. And now, running for the position of president. An honor student whose ambitions are coming true. I'm a leader na naniniwala na action speaks louder than words. And I would like to inform that the Kalimbahin party list symbolizes faith, and it symbolizes that every student has their own voice for everyone, na hindi lamang kami na puro salita lamang. And I would likely to please give us a chance to change Greenville into a new and a beautiful place. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jody. For the other candidates, you will be given 2 minutes to briefly introduce yourselves and present your platform. Starting from the Vice President Connie, your timer starts now.
Hello, good day everyone. I'm Connie Rose Monte Alto running for Vice President. So the reason I'm here is I want to do the best I can do to all of you. I am ready for the responsibility that comes along when I win, the challenges I will take just to be a good leader to my fellow students. I am here to inspire and motivate others and not to compete. Also to reduce stress students were having. I ask nothing but your votes and hopefully you'll vote for me. Thank you.
So thank you, Connie. Next, we have Alesha Mayuga. Your timer starts now.
Good afternoon, Gonzilians. I am Alesha M.T. Mayuga, 17 years old from grade 11 STEP, running for the position of secretary. So how could I prove myself to those students who don't know me? Here, I am Alesha, a consistent honor student. I became a SSG officer for 2 school years. With my experience, I know how to handle the duties of being an officer. I am ready to be the voice of every student. Handa po akong makinig sa lahat ng inyong mga opinyon at higit sa lahat, handa akong tumindig para sa inyong lahat. Bilang tumatakbong student council, narito ang isa sa aming mga plataforma. Ito ay ang forms for you. We will encourage a active kamustahan among all Greenville Academy students at the end of each quarter. With the assistance of the student council body, ballots will be visible on the school grounds. As a student, I could say that every quarter is draining. Somehow, we can feel the stress and tiredness. So we, the Kalimbahin Party List, prepared a platform for everyone's mental health. I care, you care, we care, and we all care about our mental health. Hindi na ako mangangako pa, but if I win, I'll do my best to make the school year more memorable and fun. Again, I am Alesha Rem Mayuga for Secretary. Please vote for me. Hashtag Kilusang Kilimbahin, ipanalo natin. Hashtag Abutin ng Hiraya, kasama si Alesha. Thank you.
Abutin ng hiraya kasama si Alesha. So yun, thank you, Alesha. Next is Denise Montesillo. Your timer starts now.
Good day, everyone. I am Denise Montesillo. I'm grade 11 student running for the position of treasurer. I believe that with the sum of my ideas, we can expand our budget and be able to go on a great class trip. If I given the opportunity to be an SSG treasurer, I can help shape the future of an organization's financial strategy. And I will make sure we use every penny wisely and without consulting them. Once again, I'm Denise Montesillo from Kalimbahin Party List, running for the position of treasurer. Please vote me, vote Kalimbahin. Hashtag Kilusang Kalimbahin, ipanalo natin.
Okay, thank you, Denise. So for our next candidate, Marvin Makahiya. Your timer starts now.
Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality by Warren Bennis. Good day, Greenvillians. My name is Marvin C. Makahia, and I'm running for the position of auditor. My vision is to change for the betterment of our school. I fight for equality for all the students in this institution. And I believe I'm the most qualified to be an efficient and effective student council auditor. To be an auditor is both an honor and a responsibility, and if I win in this upcoming election, I will do my duties and responsibilities from the bottom of my heart. With my experience, I know that I can be a great leader to each of you, and I promise to do my best to fulfill the equality of all the students, to increase the interest of the students, to be more open to each other's diversity. Once again, my name is Marvin C. Makahia, and I'm running for the position of auditor. Vote straight, vote wisely, and choose Kalimbahin Party List. Hashtag, Kilusang Kalimbahin, ipanalo natin. Thank you.
Thank you, Marvin, for that wonderful speech. Next is Genevieve Dimaandal. Your timer starts now.
Hello everyone, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Genevieve Margaret R. Dimaandal, and I am running for the position of SSG PIO, or the Public Information Officer. So I was involved in student government when I was in grade 8 and 10. I believe that this makes me a qualified candidate for PIO. I will use my decision-making skills and my voice to vote on several issues ranging to environmental to providing the information, all to make Greenville Academy a more fun and safe campus, not just for our class but for everyone here at Greenville Academy. I want to be the voice of all the students here. I want to provide a true information, and also I enjoyed being in here. If I'm elected as an SSG officer, I will strive to continue my ability to collaborate with others and learn about what's important to the students, faculty, and board of directors here in Greenville Academy, and ensure that I will help to make the best decision possible. Please consider me for your SSGPIO, and I'll appreciate your support. Thank you. Hashtag Kilusang Kalimbahin, ipanalo natin.
Thank you, Genevieve. Next, our grade representatives. For the first one, Wayne Tolosa. Your timer starts now.
Ako si Zacchaeus UNB Tolosa, grade 7 St. Andrew, tumatakbo bilang grade 7 representative. Kung ako po ay papalaring manalo bilang grade 7 representative, ay sisikapin kong gampanan ang mga tukulin na nakaatang sa posisyong ito, tulad ng pagrerepresenta sa boses at opinyon ng kapwa ko freshmen at pagiging isang modelong estudyante. Bilang isang Greenvillian student leader, kikisa ako sa mga layunin ng ating eskwelahan at magbibigay ng serbisyo sa kapwa, estudyante, mga guro at higit sa lahat sa ating sintang paaralan. Muli, ako po si Zacchaeus UNB Tolosa, tumatakbo bilang grade 7 representative.
Thank you, Wayne. For our next representative, Colleen Magkawas, your timer starts now.
If you have the chance to innovate something for students' better future, what would it be? Greetings, Greenvillians. I am Faith Colleen M. Magawas, running for the position of Grade 8 representative, standing in front of you to prove my consistency, not just as a student, but as a responsible, dedicated, and trustworthy leader to others. Innovate, make changes, new ideas, new methods. Here are some of our platforms. Opening for clubs. Students who've been wanting to learn new skills are expected to cooperate. We've made this platform so we, Greenvillians, can engage to our natural curiosity. This can serve as your extracurricular activities, like math, science, or even music club. We're welcoming Zoom or Google Meet for students to have interactions towards each other. Also, students who wants to volunteer to teach or lead in some of our clubs are very welcome. We, the Kalimbahan Portalists, will make sure to let your dreams come true. And I, Faith Pauline M. Magawas, will make sure to serve you with my integrity and will never forget to fight for our voices with equality and transparency. I will be responsible for what position I've run for and will never turn my back and say, I can't do it. For the reason I'm here today is because I want us, Greenvillians, to have a better future here in our school. I would be honored if anyone would have chosen to give their vote to me. So, Greenvillians, once again, I am Faith Pauline M. Magawas, running for the position of Grade 8 Representative. Hashtag Kilusang Kalimbahin, ipanalo natin. Vote wisely, vote straight, vote Kalimbahan Portals.
Thank you, Pauline. For our next representative, Angela Montalvo. Your timer starts now.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Angela Camille Montalvo, running for the position of Grade 9 representative. I've been a Greenvillian for as long as I can remember. I've witnessed everything that has happened. I have one promise. I promise to do my best and help Greenvillians achieve a safe and Where was I? I promised to do my best and help Greenvillians achieve a safe and fun school year. Again, I'm Angela Camille Montalvo from Kalimbahin Party List. Hashtag Kilusang Kalimbahin, ipanalo natin. That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Angela. For our next representative, Vincent Marali. Your timer starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm President J.M. Moralit from Grade 10 St. Jude, and I am running for the position of Grade 10 representative. And if I win this election, I will serve to my fellow Greenvillians and also to my fellow Grade 10 student. Handa akong gampanan ng aking magiging posisyon ng taos puso na tatanggapin ang mga gagawin. At sana itulungan niyo din ang aming partidong Kalimbahin sa pinamumunuan ng aming presidenteng si Joey Mendoza at aming vice na si Connie Montalto. Handa kami tumulong sa lahat ng mga estudyante at sa inyong mga problema. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Kilusang Kalimbahin, ipanalo natin.
Angel, babalikan ka na lang namin later. For our next representative, MJ Malabuyo. Your timer starts now.
Good day, everyone. My name is MJ Lawrence Malabuyok, running for Grade 12 representative. Dati na akong tumakbo bilang Grade 11 representative, ngunit hindi pinalad. Ngayon nagbabalik upang maglingkod sa inyong lahat. Kung ako man ay mananalo sa eleksyong ito, gagawin ko ang aking makakaya upang gawin ang aking mga tungkulin bilang isang Grade 12 representative. Lahat ng aking makakaya ay ibibigay ko ng buong buo sa lahat ng nangangailangan. Yun lang po at maraming salamat. Hashtag Kilusang Kalimbahin.
Alright, thank you everyone. May we call on Jody Mendoza for your closing statement? What else do you want to add? What are your action plans? You have 3 minutes to explain everything. Your timer starts now.
Before our closing statement, the meaning of Kalimbahin Party List, or the meaning of our logo, is a quill that the power to change Greenvillians' lives for a better with a single stroke. We aim for students to feel at home at Greenville Academy. The word Kalimba means pink, that symbolizes the youth that we are today. We have one voice to stand to. Before we end our statement, I would like to stand for my highlighted platforms, which is the Forms for You, the mental health awareness, and the anti-bullying. The Forms for You is for the students to be vulnerable with us because this is a safe place for everyone here at Greenville Academy. I know that yung mga tao ngayon ay nagiging practical na all about na hindi nila kayang sabihin yung mga gusto nilang sabihin. Pero kami, this is a safe place for everyone that we can include too. Kasama na ang buong party list namin na hindi basta-basta na binoto nyo kami para lang sa popularity or sa famous. Kami ay mga students na kayang-kayang bigyan kayo ng oras para sa sarili nyo. Na kayang-kayang bigyan kayo ng oras sa mga problema nyo sa buhay. Tungkol naman sa mental health awareness, ganun din po, we want you to be vulnerable with us to be able to avoid any problems in your life. At saka sa anti-bullying, we avoid being with the students na hindi kayang magbigay kasi may iba't iba tayong self-esteem sa buhay na we have one voice to have and meron din tayong mga kailangang gawin para meron tayong mga kailangang gawin para maiwasan ang mga nangyayari or mga issues sa Greenville. Yun ang platforms ko na hina-highlight ko para magkaroon ng maganda at safe place sa Greenville. Once again, I am Jody Maria J. Mendoza. Piliin ang kalimbahin, piliin ang kinabukasan. Sa daming sakuna, di ko iniinda, dito na ako sa wakas. Hashtag kilos ang kalimbahin, ipanalo natin. Thank you.
Thank you, Jody. So, balikan po natin si Angel. Okay na ba yung mic? Angel? Sige. Your timer starts now.
Good day, everyone. I'm Angel Janine A. Molina, running for the position of Grade 11 representative from Kalimbahin Party List. Joining the Student Council government is a privilege to show my capabilities to all the students in Greenville Academy. This is my way to represent them what should be a good role model is. Suggestion box. There are students who's afraid to speak up their mind, not just because they are too shy, but also into thinking that their opinion will be invalidated. This platform can help students to say something about issues, problems, and concerns in school, especially in academic circumstances, anonymously. If you have a problem, for example, in one subject, you can write it down and drop it in the box. We will check this every day or every week to propose and make an action towards a certain situation. I know that my position is not as high as the officers, but I hope my platform convince you to choose me as your representative this school year 2022 to 2023. Once again, I'm Angel Janine A. Molina from Kalimbahin Party List, running for the position of Grade 11 representative. Please vote for me, vote wisely, vote Kalimbahin Party List. Hashtag kilisang kalimbahin, ipanalo natin.
So, thank you, Angel. Thank you, Kalimbahin Party List.
Now, let's get to know Padayon Party List. May we have Lay Ashley Guevara. You have 3 minutes to briefly introduce yourself, your party, and your co-candidates. Your timer starts now.
Respected principals, beloved teachers, and my dear Greenvillians, a warm good afternoon to one and all. Leadership is not an opportunity to serve. It is with this vision I aspire to be your leader. I am Leash Liway Guevara, running for president from Padayon Party List. Padayon stands for passionate, amicable, dedicated, and active young leaders on the new normal. Padayon, a simple word that can turn your gloomy days into brighter ones. Just like us, we want to improve things as much as we can with the least amount of effort, and to support Greenvillians through their most trying school days by giving them the opportunity to enjoy entertainment while still at school. Let us begin to realize our full potential. Let us do this in an atmosphere of respect and sportsman spirit. In this process, let us build lasting relationships. A captain can only be as good as the members of his team. No captain has succeeded without great teamwork. So I appeal to all of you that we will achieve these goals through united effort. Not one of you will be left behind. So I seek your cooperation, for nothing can be done by a leader alone. A leader is one of who has a vision and has the ability to share it. Let me introduce to you the members of Padayon Party List. Start with our Vice President, Lavin, our main officers, our Secretary, Caris, our funny but responsible Treasurer, Lee, Auditor, Flora, and for Public Information Officer, also known as PIO, Brent. Let me also present to you our grade level representatives. For grade 7, Mariel, followed by grade 8, Richwell, grade 9, Chloe, grade 10, Amanda, grade 11, Janine, and lastly, our grade 12, Zet, who can't be with us today due to personal and important things to attend to.
Alright, thank you, Ashley. So ayun, makiki-open po ang ating mga cameras. Thank you. Next, for the other candidates, you will be given 2 minutes to briefly introduce yourselves and present your platforms. Starting from the Vice President, Kylie Lovin Villanueva, your timer starts now.
Hi, let me introduce myself. My name is Kylie Levin Villanueva, running for the Vice President. Being Vice President is an honor to lead the SSG this election, and having fun is the one thing I stand by in life. As your Vice President, I think I can make your high school experience better and make the school year of 2022 to 2023 significant and exciting at the same time. I may not promise, but I will make sure to do my best as a Vice President. I run for a cause, not for applause. Please vote for me. Once again, my name is Kylie Lovin Villanueva, running for the position of Vice President. Umaaksyon, may solusyon, padayon. So, here are the platforms I made. For class, we reuse your refuse. Colorful shield. Tulad ko na part ng LGBT, handa akong protektahan at ang mga kagaya ko at tulungan silang ilabas ang confidence nila. Lost. Learnings, opportunities, safety, and teamwork. Dito mapapakita natin ang kakayahan at talento at pagtutulungan natin na pwede nating ipakita sa iba pang mag-aaral. Day Fun Day. Strengthen the partnership and collaboration of the student council by conducting the institutional activities and events such as bring back the prom party, grad ball, acquaintance party, and etc. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Lovin. Next, we have Caris Lero. Your timer starts now.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. I'm Marika Caris M. Lerum from grade 10 St. Luke, a student aspiring to be the next secretary for this school year. A student who took a chance to help for the betterment of each student and for our school. And a student who aims for good leadership and represents each and every one of you. Nandito ako ngayon para ibahagi sa inyo ang aking mga plataforma. Ang una kong plataforma ay nakafocus sa safety ng bawat student at faculty habang nasa school. Ang platapormang ito ay tinatawag na Greenvillian Friendly Action, kung saan mangongolekta ng funds para bumili ng essential things to maintain good hygiene and to protect us from COVID-19 since we're still in a pandemic. We will put hygiene kits in every classrooms, comfort rooms, and washing areas para mas maging accessible ito for every student and school faculty. Ang sunod ko namang plataforma ay ang talent mo, isigaw mo. Dito ay magkakaroon ng event kung saan pwedeng ma-showcase ng bawat Greenvillian ang kanilang mga talento. Katulad na lamang ng pagkanta, pagsayaw, pagguhit, photography at iba pa. Dito ay hindi lang pag-showcase ang magagawa. Magkakaroon din ng chance ang bawat student to improve and to boost their self-confidence. Ang mga platapormang ito ay para mapasaya ang mga estudyante habang nananatiling ligtas habang nasa school. Muli, ako si Caris Lerum, tumatakbong secretary mula sa Padayon Party List. Please vote wisely. Vote for me, vote for us, vote for Padayon Party List. Umaaksyon, may solusyon, padayon. Thank you po.
All right. Thank you, Caris. Next, we have Lee Magno. Your timer starts now.
Magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat. Ako si Lee Magno mula sa STEM 11 Cassiopeia, running for SSG Treasurer ng Padayon Party List. Ako ay tumakbong SSG upang magbigay ng kaayusan, katahimikan at syempre kasiyahan. Ang aking plataforma ay Students' Freedom of Expression and Education Right, na kung saan may kalayaan tayong ipakita ang totoong anyo natin na hindi tayo nabubuli at the same time, hindi natin kinakahiya kung sino talaga tayo. Next is Day Fun Day, na kung saan magkakaroon ng mga aktibidad kagaya na lang ng acquaintance party at team building, na kung saan makakatulong sa atin na kalimutan ang stress mula sa mga schoolworks and exam. Makakatulong din to upang magkaroon ng maayos na relasyon o makabuo ng pagkakaibigan sa mga tagaibang seksyon. At sa tulong ng aking mga kapartido ay walang imposible. Lahat ng aming plataforma ay handog namin para sa inyo. Lahat tayo ay makikinabang sa mga ito. Muli, ako si Lee Magno, tumatakbong treasurer mula sa Padayon Party List. Umaaksyon, may solusyon, Padayon. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Lee. Next, we have Flora Arganda. Your timer starts now.
Before anything else, I would like to mention a quote. In the reckless greedy chaos of things, towards a new beginning. Hello and good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Flora J. Arganda from Padayon Party List, or the passionate, amicable, dedicated, and active young leaders on the new normal. And I'm running for the position of auditor. Last school year, I ran as a representative, a grade 8 representative, and I won. Hindi madali ang mga naging labanan, but from that achievement, I realized a lot of things that leaders should know, should do, and should act. And also from that opportunity, I was able to know the struggles or problems that all of the students were dealing with, as well as their mental health issues and importance of it for us as students. That's why I came up with this platform. We all know depression is one of the leading causes of disability. Suicide is the fourth leading cause of death among 15 to 29 years old. And to help to reduce that cases, I came up with this platform. The Your Feelings Are Valid platform. In here, we will spread some mental health awareness and as well as having some meetings all about the importance of this. It will gonna help to increase the understanding of all of the students about mental health. It is also for efforts to increase access to quality mental health care and effective treatments and for research to identify new treatments and improve existing treatments for all mental disorders. Gaya nga ng aking nabanggit, magkakaroon dito tayo ng mga meetings. Sa mga meetings na ito ay pakikinggan namin mga officers ang mga kalagayan yung mga estudyante tungkol sa inyong mental health. And through those things, or through these things, we will also achieve an improved partnership, unity to the school, and more student involvement. And we can do this by working together the whole school. If I elected, I will be giving you the trust with the plans and commitments I've spoken about today and carried out during our term. I'll do my best to become a good representation of all of you. Again, I'm Flora J. Arganda from Padayon Party List, and I'm running for the position of auditor. Umaaksyon, may solusyon, Padayon. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, thank you, Flora. Next, we have Brent Aurigo. Your timer starts now.
Good day, everyone. My name is Zachary Brent S. Harige, and I am a Padayon Party List candidate running for the position of PIO, or Public Information Officer. A PIO isn't just responsible for delivering informations. They are also accountable for doing so in the way that everyone can understand it. And as a PIO, I will do my best to present and deliver information in a clear and understandable manner. I will do my utmost to ensure that I do my duty to you students. My platforms are first, data completeness. This is to ensure that students receive timely information regarding school updates and announcements in a clear and intelligible manner. Next is Arat Pahinga, a one-day mental health breather. Ang activity na ito ay designed for the students' rest day and provides a break from academic obligations. Next, Bridge and Statement of Truth. This is to deliver only factual information as quickly as possible to the student's body. Fourth is the Greenvillian Speak Up. Here, we will create a page in social media platforms, and this serve as an instrument to hear the students' voices and for us to know our shortcomings as an organization. Last is the CLEGO, Segrego, and e-waste management. Dito papasok ang kalinisan ng ating paaralan at pagiging responsable ng bawat mag-aaral. Hihikayatin ko ang mag-aaral na maglinis at itapon ang mga basura sa tamang tapunan at mag-provide ng mga basurahan para sa tamang segregasyon. Once again, this is Zachary Brent S. Harige, running for the position of PIO from Padayon Party List. Umaaksyon, may solusyon, Padayon. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, thank you, Brent. Next, our grade representatives. Let us have Marielle Seaman.
Good afternoon. I am Maria Seaman, running for the position of Grade 7 representative. I ran as the SSG representative to bring peace to everybody. These are my platforms: social activities, fun get-together activities to lessen students' stress, anxiety, and depression, like pub quiz, picnics, and etc. Anti-Bullying Act, reducing bullying or inappropriate behavior by making a program to encourage students to open up if someone is bullying them. Every student's opinions and suggestions that will help to improve and develop the school will be used and heard. Again, I am Maria Seaman, running for the position of Grade 7 representative. Umaksyon, may solusyon, Padayon. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you, Marielle. So makikisuyo po yung mga camera po ulit. Thank you. Next, Ritual Batitis. Your timer starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jester Ritual Lambert L. Batitis, and I am running for the position of Grade 8 representative. I have given the chance to make our school better, so I want you all to help me out by voting me this upcoming election. I hope that you will entrust me the future of our school. My platform focuses solely to the reason that is making sure no one gets left behind. My first platform is named Chica, Peer Coaching, Study Buddy System. It is to make sure that every student in class will be able to understand the lessons and comply to their teachers. I believe that when you are not alone, even the impossible will be possible. I also have this platform where there will be separate information group chat with grade level representatives. The group chat will serve as a freedom wall for the students to address their concerns regarding the school. I know it will be a lot of help since we will be informed where to improve and what to improve. Again, I am Jester Ritual Lambert L. Batitis, running for the position of Grade 8 representative from the Padayon Party List. It is my pleasure to serve you. Umaaksyon, may solusyon, Padayon. Thank you.
Thank you, Ritual. Next, may we have Chloe Masaho. Your timer starts now.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. From Padayon Party List, I am Chloe Sigrid M. Masaho, running for the position of PNA representative. I hope nothing but the very best for each and everyone who's here today. My platform promotes an acceptable and tolerable behavior on social media by discouraging students to post academic concerns in a disrespectful manner. In this case, we students can avoid conflict and be more mindful on what we put on our social media accounts. We all know that everyone is using social media nowadays because of pandemic, and it is the only way for us to communicate to others, especially students, for the online class. Even though we are back at face-to-face classes, we still need social medias, and everyone needs to learn discipline and right things to do in social media. That's why there is a say that think before you click. Others can be affected in the way you will act and do, so I want to encourage everyone to have respect and discipline in social media platforms. Once again, I am Chloe Sigrid M. Masaho, running for the position of PNN representative from Padayon Party List. Umaaksyon, may solusyon, Padayon.
All right, Thank you, Chloe. Next, may we have Amanda Federico. Your timer starts now.
Good afternoon, Greenvillians. My name is Amanda Ruan and Federico, and I'm running for the position of Grade 10 representative under Padayon Party List. My position's role is exactly as described, to represent the Grade 10s. But if I would be elected, I will not only focus on my fellow Grade 10 students, but rest assured that everyone's opinions will be heard as part of the Student Council. I want to use my voice to spread awareness in certain issues. First is about inclusivity and diversity. Inclusion refers to creating a work environment where all people are truly welcomed, valued, and respected for all of who they are, regardless of differences. Considering the inevitable widespread of prejudice and discrimination, we want to create a stronger component to combat racism and bullying and to uphold the rights of all students, especially those who are identified as LGBTQ+. I also want to spread more awareness in about mental health to make Greenville Academy of Santa Clara a safer place where we don't have any stigma about mental health issues. Lastly, is for my fellow grade 10 students. I want them to be more active in academics and extracurricular activities inside and outside the school with the help of me. With my experience, knowledge, and passion in leading, I believe I fit in this role. Once again, I am Amanda Rowan Federico for Grade 10 Representative. A vote for me is a vote for you, so vote Amanda to represent you. Umaaksyon, may solusyon, padayon. Thank you po.
All right. Thank you, Amanda. Next, may we have Janine Bayaka. Your timer starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is April Janine E. Bayaka, the grade 11 representative. As a grade 11 representative, I didn't promise na agad-agad namin maisa sa katuparan ng aming mga plataforma. But I assure you na lahat ng yon ay aming pag-iisipang mabuti bago namin ilapag sa inyo at maraman kung kayo ba ay papayag at ikakabuti ng lahat. And again, my name is April Janine E. Bayaka, the grade 11 representative from Padayon Party List. Umaaksyon, may solusyon, Padayon.
All right. Thank you, Janine. Next is Zeth Silva. Your timer starts now. Okay. Unfortunately, Zeth is not here, so let's move forward. So for your closing statement, may we call on the Padayon Party List President, Ashley Guevara. What else do you want to add? What are your action plans? You have 3 minutes to explain everything. Your timer starts now.
I would want to set the best possible example in all co-curricular activities as well as academic endeavors. I am concerned about every one of you and your right to proper treatment. You need a service-oriented mentality. You aren't only taking care of yourself, you are assisting others in their growth as well as their own. I hereby pledge to you all that we will achieve these goals through coordinated effort. Let's begin to live up to our greatest potential. Let's create long-lasting bonds during this process. What we bring to the table is hard work, transparency, probity, and team spirit. This we promise to do without soaring the fund. Today, I make it known to you that it takes the people to vote for effective change to occur. I would be grateful for every vote cast for us. Together, I believe we can bring the changes we so much desire. Let's activate the power of our votes as we turn this vision to reality. I can do it in my own strength, but in the strength God shall provide. I can't do it alone. We shall do it together. Umaaksyon, may solusyon, padayon. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ashley. And thank you, Padayon Party List.
Now, let's get to know the SWAG party list. May we have Paulo Adrian Balak. You have 3 minutes to briefly introduce yourself. your party, and your co-candidates. Your timer starts now.
Hi everyone, I am Paulo Adrian Poldobala, the chairperson of this WAG party list. I graduated at Santa Clara Integrated National High School. Sumali po ako sa iba't ibang organisasyon, tumakbo ng ilang beses, minsan nang natalo at nakaranas na ng mga circumstances na talaga namang nag-down sa akin. And isa pa doon, I was raised by a single parent, solo mother. And me and my sister, I think through this po, mas maipapakita namin at sa pamamagitan po nito, magiging proud po si Mama. My sister runs also for the presidency and she won the College of Teachers Education in Laguna State Polytechnic University. And me also ran to prove to you that I can also. Sa pamamagitan po nito, I think, mas maipapakita ko lahat ng mga pinagdaanan kong mga problema at mga aral na maaari kong ibahagi sa kapwa ko estudyante. At I think po, I can assure to you po na lahat po ng platform is mapapatupad. Pero sa pamamagitan po ng aking tulong ng mga kapartido ng SWAG Party List, we have a platform po na maaaring makapagpabago sa paaralan. Hindi po ako perpektong tao, but sa tingin ko po, sa pamamagitan nga po ng aking mga learnings, lahat po ng mga problema ko sa buhay, lalo na po yun, na-apply ko na po yun, napagdaanan po. I think my co-students po, I can help them po in a way na madali nila akong mahagilap, madali nila akong makakausap. Hindi ako po yung taong hindi lang basta nag-a-approach. Nag-a-approach po ako in a way na alam ko yung problema ng tao at malinaw. Once again po, ako po si Paula Adrian Poldobala, running for the president of this WAG party list. Born to lead you, students with amazing goals. Thank you po.
Thank you, Paulo. Before po tayo magpatuloy, may konting commercial lang po. Tantay lang po. So next, for the other candidates, you will be given 2 minutes to briefly introduce yourselves and present your platform. Starting from the Vice President, Krisha Claire Malinas. Your timer starts now.
A pleasant afternoon to all of you. I am Krisha Claire Malinis from Grade 10 St. Jude, Vice President of the SWAG Party List, a responsible, dedicated, trustworthy, and hardworking student who can help this school have a change for the better. I don't really want to say a lot and explain myself over and over again because words won't really do anything big in terms of showing people what we're capable of. All I want to say is running for the election or not, I have been a helpful friend to my fellow students when they ask for help. I am also dependable whether it's academically or in terms of extracurricular activities. I have so many plans and suggestions that I know can contribute to the betterness of this school. I also know to myself that these plans will be executed if ever I was given a chance and opportunity to do so. I will be and am a good friend to all of you who's willing to listen to your voices and to stand up for them. I am not here to dictate you, but to guide you in doing what is right and avoiding what is wrong. I am sure that I will lead you with a purpose. The platforms I have talks about positivity, wherein a forum is open where the Greenvillians can raise their voices in the way they want to. A talk about LGBTQ that is all about finding ourselves without being afraid to do so. Socializing activities that helps us get to know each other, sharing knowledges that will add up to our learnings. And different clubs events to showcasing talents and having an environment where students get to share their interests. Once again, I am Krisha Claire Malinis from SWAG Party List, running for the position of Vice President. Please make sure to give your vote to someone whom you know can execute that position well. Thank you and God bless everyone. Born to lead, students with amazing goals.
Thank you, Krisha, for that wonderful speech. Next, we have Jasmine Gutierrez. Your timer starts now.
Good day, everyone. I'm Jasmine Tracy Gutierrez, running to be the Supreme Student Government Secretary, and I'm a STEM student here in grade 11. I want you all to know why I want to join the SSG. It is simply because I want to be acquainted to those old and new students here in Greenville Academy. I want to know what needs to be done and what should not be done in order to improve the school. I'm new here in Greenville, but I know I can do a lot for the benefits of this institution. Being a SSG secretary is both an honor and responsibility, and I want to help every student in their academic performance and influence them to be good as what they should be. Our platforms is not just a platform, but a work that needs to be done. I won't promise anything, but I assure that I will do my best to serve all of you well. Again, I'm Jasmine Tracy Gutierrez, running to be the secretary from SWAG Party List, born to lead students with amazing goals.
Thank you, Jasmine Gutierrez. So, next po ay si Razel. Pero unfortunately, wala po ata siya ngayon. So, next po ulit tayo ay si Althea Cos. Your timer starts now.
Good day, everyone. I am Althea Isabella Cos from grade 11 student, running for the position of auditor. Kaya po ako sumali sa SSG dahil gusto ko ng pagbabago. Pagbabago na ipapatupad namin at kaya namin panindigan. At ang pagbabago na kasama kayo. Hindi lamang at maaasahan niyo ako hindi lamang sa salita, kundi sa gawa. I can make time for all of you and listen to your voice as well. I can assure you that I will be a responsible auditor and a good friend for a cause, not for applause. I know from the bottom of my heart that I can stand with you and for you all. Thank you. Again, Althea Isabella Cos, running for the position of auditor. Please vote for me. Vote wisely. Vote SWAG Party List.
Thank you, Althea. For the next one, let us have Kiara Villanueva. Your timer starts now.
Okay, good day everyone. I am Kiariana Villanueva, running as the Public Information Officer, also known as the PIO of the SWAG Party List. This might be the first time of mine joining and running as an SSG officer, but I will do my best to fulfill my role to give service to my fellow students, fellow officers, and every teachers of the Greenville Academy of Santa Clara Incorporated. I will be a good role model to everyone and do the duties and responsibilities of a PIO with all my heart. Again, I am Kiara Villanueva, running as the Public Information Officer of the SWAG Party List, hoping for all of you to vote for us to prove to all of you that our platform is not just a platform. We can make it possible to happen. Born to lead, students with amazing goals. Thank you.
Thank you, Kiara. Next, for our grade representatives. First, let us have Alexa Fontanilla. Your timer starts now.
Hello, Greenvillians. Good afternoon. I would like to introduce myself to you first. I am Alexa Nicole I. Fontanilla, representative from Grade 7 St. Matthew. My platform is, as a student representative, I'll ensure to listen, collate, and communicate the views, concerns, or feedbacks of all the students that I'll represent and take these views to meetings and staffs and officers to bring about positive changes. So why did I join SSG? I joined SSG not for fun but to be responsible in handling the students that I will represent. Alam ko na isa lang ako representative, ngunit hindi ko lamang itatry ang best ko, kundi gagawin ko ang makakaya ko. I just don't speak or ang kaya ko lamang ay ang magsalita, pero ang mga salitang ito ay kaya ko din gawin or kaya ko din i-act. If ever I will win, I promise that I will do my best for a better future. I'll ensure that every student's voice will be heard. Once again, I am Alexa Nicole I. Fontadilla, representative from grade 7 St. Matthew. Vote wisely, so vote SWAG Party List. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexa. For the next one, let us have Rian Justin Carlos. Your timer starts now.
Tumigil ka dyan!
Wonderful blessed afternoon to everyone. I am Miranda Singh for the position of grade 8 representative. As a grade 8 students, we are one of the youngest grade in high school. Concluding to that is some of my fellow grade 8 students can stand for themselves, nor express their own feelings and say what's on their mind. And that's exactly the reason why I choose and agreed to run in this position of mine. I will be the voice of my fellow grade 8 pupils. I will stand for their opinions and will make sure that they will be heard by others. I am not making any promises, but if you are giving me a chance to win in this election, your opinions will be my priority. Every student's opinion matters. Addition to that is I am here for all the graded students if they need help with anything. Academics? Sure. Having trouble interacting with others? I am here to help and be your ate this new normal. Again, I am your Justin G. Carlos, your grade 8 representative from SWAG Party List. Vote wisely and vote SWAG Party List. Thank you.
So, unfortunately, wala rin po ata ngayon si Kimberly. So, let's move on sa grade 10 representative po. Hannah J. Sapiat.
Hello everyone, I am Hannah J. Sapiera, running for grade 10 representative. I am someone who prioritizes self-growth, and with this attitude, I'd like to use this position as a bridge to a better us. I believe different issues happen because of personal conflict and lack of understanding of one another. That is why my platform is spreading awareness about interpersonal skills. Being self-aware is hard, but it is also a way to grow. I will propose events that doesn't require much academic, but will definitely help our social and team working skills. Socializing is a key factor of life, so let us all be better at it, not only to stop different issues, but to grow to a better human being. Again, I am Hannah J. Sapiara from SWAG Party List, students with amazing goals. Vote wisely. Thank you.
So, thank you, Hannah. Let's move on to senior high school representatives. The first one is Princess Hernandez. Your timer starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Princess Micaela I. Fernandez from grade 11 Andromeda, and I am the grade 11 representative of this party list. I am a consistent honor student since primary school, so I assure you that I'll pay attention to your worries and put a lot of effort on your behalf. Thank you.
And let's call on Roseanne Cueto. Your timer starts now.
Good day, everyone. I am Rosan A. Cueto, running for the grade 12 representative from Student with Amazing Goals Party List. Ang platapormang aking o aming gagawin ay patungkol sa kaunlaran at kabutihan ng ating paaralan. Dahil hangad ko, kasama ng aking mga kapartido, ang maayos at masaganang environment sa loob at labas ng Greenville Academy. Using my experience for being leadership awardee when I was elementary, I assure every one of you that I can manage and handle very well the duty of my position. As a grade 12 representative, I'll be your listener to all your rants or concerns, events for the boosting their confidence, for discovering and showing their hidden skills, peaceful surrounding, which means helping everyone being friendly, instead of being bullied, and assurance for having a positive thoughts even we are struggling. Once again, I am Rosan A. Cueto, your grade 12 representative, hashtag SWAG Party List, born to lead you.
So thank you, Roseanne. For the closing statement, may we call on the SWAG Party List President, Paolo Bala. What else do you want to add? What are your action plans? You have 3 minutes to explain everything. Your timer starts now.
Hi everyone. SWAG Party List aims to first, this service. Transparency is a must in terms of service. So pag po sinabing transparency, meron sa pamamahala namin, sa serbisyo namin, malinis na pamamahala, magandang pamamahala, at lahat po ng aking mga kapartido ay maaari, kailangan may malinis na hangarin pag po sila'y nasa posisyon. Next, welcoming. In terms of school differences, we have one goal. It means po na kahit po bago ka, transfer ka, or kaya dati ka pa, tubo ka pa sa school na yun, you need to treat others po na pantay-pantay, walang pagkakaiba, na parang kapatid mo na sila. Sabi nga po sa paaralan na para na tayong magkakapatid at isa na tayong pamilya. Next, availability, being able in terms of effort, capability into being a competent leader. Availability, it means po available tayo pag kinailangan tayo. Pag kinailangan ang SSG organization, meron po ilalaan na oras, effort, meron po tayong kapasidad kung paano mamuno. At maging magaling na leader, maging magandang impluwensya sa iba. Next, God. It's our duty to strengthen our relationship with God. As Blinvillians, it's our kailangan po malakas po ang pananampalataya natin sa God. Kasi sa lahat po ng plans natin sa buhay, lagi dapat nating priority ang Lord para unahin niya din tayo. Lahat ng achievements na ating natatamasa, sa Kanya natin inaalay lahat ng papuri at pagsamba. Again, this is the SWAG Party List. Thank you po.
Thank you, SWAG Party List.
Now that we've listened to their introduction and platforms, we shall get to know the candidates deeper by this round. Let's move on to round 2. Stand and speak up. Candidates from each party list will be asked specific prepared questions and are given by the audience that is based on the current issues that concern the school and the students. Candidates will be given 3 minutes to answer. The topics or issue shall be given to the candidates 1 minute before the start of his or her speech.
So for the first question, give an example of a project that you have taken the lead on. What was the outcome and what did you learn from the experience? So ang sasagot po nito is kahit sino po representative from each party list. Okay, start na po ang 1 minute. Okay, so sino po sa representative ng Kalimbahin ang sasagot? So guys, nandun po ba kayo? So ulitin ko po ang tanong. Give an example of a project that you have taken the lead on. What was the outcome and what did you learn from the experience?
Ang sasagot po sa amin ay si MJ po from grade 12 representative po.
Okay, so ready na po ba lahat? Okay, so I think ready na. Okay, MJ, your timer starts now.
Yung anti-bullying, ang na-experience ko dito is yung dati kasi binubuli ako. Tapos one time ay may program din na anti-bullying sa aming school. Tapos pinatupad 'yon, edi kinausap 'yun ng bully sa akin. Tapos pinagsabihan gawa ng yung program nila. Tapos ang na-experience ang ano nga ulit yung parang pangalawang tanong? Ang natutunan ko sa experience kong 'to ay huwag kang mambubuli kung ayaw mong bumalik sa'yo yung pambubuli. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, MJ. So sa padayon po, sino po ang sasagot? Ang swag po ba, may napili na pong sasagot?
Ang sasagot po sa amin is grade 11 representative.
Okay, so your timer starts now.
So, ako po ay kasali po dati sa organisasyon na tinatawag pong SIGA Club. Ang focus po nun ay about sa pagpapaganda ng environment, and nagkaroon po kami ng project na nagkaroon po ng mga gardens po na may mga plants na yumabong na ng yumabong, and ayun nga po, natutunan ko po doon ay yung pagiging marunong pong alagaan yung environment. Natuto po akong mag-plant ng mag-plant, and yun po. Thank you po.
Thank you, Swag Party List. So balikan po natin ang padayon. Ready na po ba?
Ang sasagot po ay si Amanda.
Sige, Amanda. Your timer starts now.
With my 10 years of studying here in Greenville Academy of Santa Clara, and as a current grade 10 student, I am proud to say I gained a lot. Ako po ay naging grade 7 president, and pinangunahan ko po yung buong section namin. Doon po, nagkaroon po kami ng motivational board wherein it improves our self-confidence and yung makikisama po sa lahat. And that time din po kasi, parang yung mga grade 7 student po, ang dami po nasasabi. And isinulong ko po yung parang anti-discrimination and bullying po sa amin. Another project po na nagawa po namin is mas naging open po kami sa ibang higher levels. And I'm proud to say po na with my knowledge, skills, and experience, I would be a great representative po.
So nice one, representatives.
So let's move on to the second question. How can you say that you have the values of a leadership? So ang sasagot po nito ay mga vice presidential candidates from each party list. So may we call on the vice presidential candidates of each party list?
So may 1 minute po ulit kayo para mag-isip ng sagot. Okay. So repeat ko lang po yung question. How can you say that you have the values of leadership? Ready na po ba ang mga Vice President ng bawat party list?
Opo.
So, let us start with the Kalimbahin party list. Your timer starts now.
Being a good example to the students is the reason why I am here and running as Vice President. I am kind and brave enough to inspire students and to motivate them. I can help the students to lessen the stress they are having by communicating with them and pag sa mga bagay na nagpapahirap sa kanila. I will try to make sure to motivate them and gumawa ng bagay na natulungan ko. I will be a good example to them. Communicating and encouraging students is a must. I'll help them boost their confidence by pushing them to do the things that they're afraid of.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have the Padayon party list. Your timer starts now.
Hindi ko naman ito mapapatunayan. Ngunit alam ko sa sarili ko na magiging magaling na leader ako dahil ilang years na din naman ako dito nag-aaral sa Greenfield. Ito ay at madami akong natutunan sa mga ilang tumakbo bilang SSG at naranasan ko na din ang bilang SPG noong elementary at naging peace officer noong grade 7.
Okay, thank you, Padayon. Next, we have the SWAG party list. Your timer starts now.
So paano ko po masasabi na I have the values of a leader? First of all, I have experience. Sinabi ko nga po kahapon sa aking campaign na I have experience kasi naging SPG officer ako last 2018 to 2019. Marami po akong experiences at learnings na natutunan dahil doon. At masasabi ko rin po na isa akong leader kasi po kahit hindi ako tumatakbo, nalalapitan po ako ng mga kaklase ko, either lower grade nga, nalalapitan din ako, nagtatanong, ate, paano ba to? Or ate, kaya mo ba tong i-explain sa akin? At alam ko na na-explain ko sa kanila na kaya kong tumindig para mabigyan sila ng knowledge. At masasabi ko rin na responsable ako at isa yun sa makakatulong sa akin sa pagiging leader kasi simula bata pa lang ako, grade conscious na ako. At na-maintain ko yun kasi consistent honor student ako. At dahil doon, masasabi ko na responsable ako at kaya ko maging isang leader sa inyo. At masasabi ko na kapag nabigyan ako ng opportunity na maging vice president, hindi lamang pagiging leader yung sasabihin na kaya kong gawin. Kaya ko rin maging isang ate, kaya kong maging bunso sa mga higher levels, kaya kong maging kaibigan sa inyong lahat, at isang leader na kayang tumindig para sa inyo at makinig sa mga boses nyo. Yun lamang po. Thank you.
Thank you very much sa mga Vice President. So for the next question, prove that you are more than your position as a Supreme Student Government Candidate. So ang mga sasagot po dito ay ang secretary ng bawat party list. Okay? You have your time po para mag-isip ng sagot. Okay, so ulit po ang question. Prove that you are more than your position as a Supreme Student Government Candidate. Ready na po ba ang bawat secretary ng bawat party list? Sige, isip pa kayo ng konting oras. Kaya niyo yan. Take your time, guys. No pressure. Okay, Secretary Alessia, are you ready?
Yes po.
Okay, sige. Your timer starts now.
So here, how could I prove that I am more than my position? So I am a consistent honor student and that what I am a consistent honor student since elementary. So that is one of my qualifications that I could consider on being an SSG officer. And what qualifies me for this position is my friendliness and my creative mind. I am friendly in a way that you can speak up with me about your opinions, and I'm all ears to listen and to understand you. My creativity can help us to have a fun and enjoyable school year with all those creative events and platforms. And one thing I have is my confidence. I am confident to be a leader and to be a good role model for all the students. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Alessia, for that wonderful answer. Next po ay Secretary from Padayon Party List. Caris, are you ready?
Ready na po.
Okay, your timer starts now.
If I were elected as the next secretary, I can prove that I am more than my position. Hindi lamang dahil I possess the characteristics of a good leader, because I also have experience. Experience in leadership in our section and leadership for being a class officer. With these characteristics that I have, I can prove that I fit in this position and I can lead every student and also represent them. Thank you.
Wow, nice one. So, for the last secretary, may we have the secretary from SWAG Party List. Are you ready?
Yes po.
Okay, so your timer starts now.
Paano ko nga ba masasabi na hindi lang para sa posisyon ko na bilang sekretary? Madali po akong malalapitan at yun po yung dahilan at yun po yung magagawa ko para, madali po ako malalapitan ng kahit na sino at matutulungan ko po sila at hindi lang ako para taga-sulat o taga-ayos ng impormasyon. Because I know na makakaya kong matulungan yung kahit na sino pagdating sa pag-aaral. Because I can fully commit to the demands of position because I am honest person, full of integrity, who always takes care of tasks I commit myself to do. Yun po, madali po akong nalapitan ng kahit na sino at maging kaibigan para sa kanila. Hindi lang po kaibigan, kundi bilang ate para sa lahat. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you sa mga secretary. So,
Let's move on to the next question. Are you a people-oriented or a goal-oriented leader? How can it affect your leadership? So ito po, ang sasagot po dito ay ang mga presidential candidates natin from each party list.
okay, so start na po ulit kayo mag-isip ng inyong answer. Take your time. Paalala lang po ulit, pag a-answer po kayo, make sure po na naka-on po yung cam nyo para makita po kayo ng mga nanonood sa atin. Thank you!
So ulitin ko po yung tanong. Are you a people-oriented or a goal-oriented leader? How can it affect your leadership? Ready na po ba mga presidential candidates natin?
Sige, bibigyan pa po namin kayo ng konti pang oras para ready para sa inyong pagsagot.
Alright, so let's start. May we have the presidential candidates from Kalimbahin Party List. Your timer starts now.
Para po sa akin, ako po ay isang goal-oriented person. Kasi po, magkaiba po ang people-oriented sa goal-oriented. Ang people-oriented ay parang social butterfly ka, na parang tropa-tropa lang kayo sa isang party list. So, ang pinili ko ang isang goal-oriented kasi ang party list ko is all about the student's voice. Kaya dapat isa lang tayo. Kasi kapag people-oriented ang pinili ko, kasi parang mawawala ng respeto yung yung isang president sa isang party list. Kaya ang sinabi nga doon sa sinabi ko kanina, the leader adjusts the sails. So ako ang bahala sa mga problema ng mga problema sa school na magagawa natin. Masama din naman, maganda din naman kasi maging goal-oriented kasi yun nga yung sinasabi nila, focus dapat sa goal. Pero kailangan din naman natin ng maging masaya kasi kapag focus ng focus palagi, may intend yun sa pagiging bossy na minsan. Kaya kailangan din natin minsan ng social activities para sa mga tao. Kaya mali din naman kasi na minamaliit mo yung president. Kaya minsan, degrading other people's ability, showing their incapability to lead others, isn't a good thing to do. Dapat ay merong respeto tayo sa isa't isa para sa magandang leadership sa school. Thank you.
So to sum up your answer, alin ka dun sa dalawa? Goal-oriented or people-oriented?
Goal-oriented person po.
Alright, thank you. Let's move on to another party list. Let us have the presidential candidates from Padayan Party List. Your timer starts now.
I think I'm more on goal-oriented din po. Though hindi naman po siya nakaka-affect sa leadership kasi setting goals aids in keeping leaders concentrated on what matters most. One must have a larger perspective and destination in mind. Setting smart goals gives you a target on which they may concentrate and prioritize their efforts, keeping your world in order. Bale, ang pagiging goal-oriented hindi ko po masasabi na parang nakaka-affect siya sa leadership. Hindi katulad ng pagiging people-oriented kasi pagiging leader, kailangan lagi kang may plano, kailangan sagot mo lahat na mga concerns about sa school. So what we bring, gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, what we bring to the table is hard work, transparency, probity, and team spirit. So ayun, I believe that we can activate the power of your votes as we turn to the vision to reality. Kasi mas focus kami sa goal namin na maging maayos yung Greenville and yun nga, setting smart goals. Yun lang po.
So ayan, thank you, Padayan Party List. Let us move on to SWAG Party List. Your timer starts now.
Me po is, I am more on goal-oriented. Why? sa pag-abot po ng mga goals natin sa buhay, we need to focus on paano ito nakaka-apekto sa pagiging leadership. Sa palagay ko po, ito po ay mas nakabubuti. Dahil kung ikaw nga mismo ay goal-oriented, mas focus ka sa pagkuha ng goal mo, maaari mong matulungan ang kapwa mo estudyante, ma-motivate ang ibang tao sa pamamagitan mo. Kasi ang importante sa lahat, may motivation ang tao, ang bawat isa. Kasi yung mental health, yun yung pinaka-pinofocus natin. Marami ang nawawalan ng confidence na estudyante ngayon, lalo na ngayong pandemic. Sa tingin ko, sa magitan ng leadership ko, mas i-spread ko yung awareness tungkol doon na wag silang matakot mag-try. Mag-try ka na mag-try. Oo, minsan magkakamali ka at madadapa ka. Pero hindi mali yun. Hindi mali yun. Dahil sa bawat pagkakamaling ating kinakaharap, may mga lessons tayong natututunan, napupulot. Kaya yung lesson na yon mas madadala natin in the future. Pag tayo naging successful na sa buhay, yun ang natatawag nating goal. Nakapag-focus tayo, nakatulong tayo sa ibang tao at sa pamamagitan mo, magiging proud ka din sa sarili mo as a leader. Kasi nakatulong ka nga. At sa pamamagitan din ng prayer mo sa Lord na gamitin kanyang instrumento sa pamamagitan niya. Yun lamang po at marami pong salamat.
So ayun, thank you for the presidential candidates for your wonderful answers. Good job, guys. Good job.
So, for the next question, what problems do you believe you'll encounter if you're elected to the position you're running for? What measures are you planning to take fix this problem? So, this question po ay open po sa kahit sinong position sa inyong party list, pero tig-iisa pa rin po kada party list ang sasagot. Kayo po ang magde-decide kung sino pong officer ang sasagot sa inyo. So, yun po ulit. Pwede po ulit kayo mag-isip ng answer. Take your time. Okay, so ready na po ba? Nakapili na po bawat party list kung sinong sasagot? Presidents, nakapili na po ba kayo kung sinong sasagot sa inyong party list?
Opo, opo.
Opo.
Okay? So, unahin po natin ang sa Kalimbahin party list. Your timer starts now.
Okay, hello. So the question is, what problems do you believe you'll encounter if you're elected to position you're running for? What measures are you planning to take to fix this problem? So I think yung problema na may encounter ko kapag na-elect ako is yun nga, yung mga false informations na mga maibibigay sa estudyante, ganun. So ang plano ko para dito is I can't open my camera po kasi naglolo ko po yung laptop. So yun, ang plano ko po kasi is, I think I can use my talent para sa problema na yun. Like, marunong ako mag-edit and ayun nga, pwede akong humingi ng sorry sa mga sa mga estudyante na apektado. Though hindi lang din sa mga naapektuhan, pero yung sa mga nakabasa nung false information na nasabi ko sa kanila. Yung ganun. Tapos, ayun nga, sabi ko sa editing. So, pwede ko yun magamit like kapag sasabihin ko sa kanila, yung bang parang masiyahan din sila kasi nag-effort ako for them para maayos yung issue na yun. Ayun lang po. Thank you.
Ayun, thank you, Janine. So, paalala ko lang po ulit, yung mga mic niyo po, no, pag may nagsasalita po ay dapat po naka-mute po yan kasi medyo nai-interrupt po yung nagsasalita and mas napapaibabawan po yung audio nila. Next po ay from Padayon Party List. Your timer starts now.
Ano nga ba ang mga problema na maaaring ma-encounter bilang isang officer? Unahin na po natin sa isang simpleng gawain or sa isang simpleng paraan. Una ay ang hindi pagkakaisa at pagkakaintindihan na nag-uugat sa kaguluhan. And paano nga natin ito mapi-fix? Maaari namin itong masolusyonan sa paraan ng pagkakaroon ng mga sessions or seminars about sa mga specific topics. And yung mga students po ay welcome na maggawa po ng mga suggestions sa iba't ibang mga activities or initiatives na gusto nilang i-undertake ng mga officers. And gaya nga po ng aking nasabi, magkakaroon tayo din dito ng mga meetings, like for example, sa mga events sa school. And maaring magbitaw ng mga suggestion ang iba pang mga estudyante at aalamin namin bilang officer nyo and pakikinggan namin ito bilang SSD officers ng Greenville Academy of Santa Clara. Yun lang po. Salamat po.
So, what a very nice answer, Laura. So, thank you. For the last one, SWAG Party List. Are you ready?
Apa.
Okay. Your timer starts now.
Ang na-encounter ko po sa presidency, sa mga president is yung pagiging incompetent leaders and yung pagiging boss. Yes, ikaw yung namumuno, ikaw yung nagdedesisyon sa lahat, may katulong ka, ikaw yung utak, ikaw yung pinakapinuno nung organisasyon. Pero lagi mong iisipin na laging tinig ng mga kapwa mo estudyante ang masusunod. Lagi mong ilalagay sa utak mo na oo, leader ka, ikaw ang namumuno, pero hindi para i-overpower ang ibang estudyante. Nandun ka para pamunuan at maging halimbawa, magandang halimbawa at magpatakbo ng magandang organisasyon, malinis na organisasyon na maaaring ma-inspired sa'yo ang ibang tao. At sa tingin ko po, matatanggal lamang ito sa pagboto ng mga estudyante sa tamang tao. Bumoto sila ng naaayon sa kanilang paniniwala na sa tingin nila malinis at malinis na sa tingin nila ay makakapagpatupad ng plataforma at pamamahalang maganda, yung ititreat sila as classmate, kapatid. Oo, leader ka pero hindi ka dapat nag-aasta boss. Dapat ikaw ang kumikilos, ikaw mismo ang nagpapakita ng halimbawa na kaya mo dahil pag nakita ka nila, sabihin nila kaya nila, yung pinaka-leader nila, kinakaya, dapat kakayanin ko din. Dapat lahat ng mga aspeto ay nagfa-function. Kasi nakikita mo na galaw, ikaw din mahihiya ka syempre. So, pag po may magandang pamamahala, katulad po nun, magkakaroon po ng successful na organisasyon at magkakaroon po ng malinis sa pamamahala. Yun lamang po at marami pong salamat.
So, thank you very much, Paolo. So, may pakabol lang po ako na question para po sa mga auditor. So, ang question po is, Kung hindi mo pwedeng iboto ang iyong sarili, sino sa iyong mga kalaban ang iyong iboboto at bakit? Ulitin ko po. Kung hindi mo pwedeng iboto ang iyong sarili, sino sa iyong mga kalaban ang iyong iboboto at bakit? Ang question po na ito ay para sa mga auditor. So bibigyan po ulit namin kayo ng time para mag-isip ng sagot. Thank you. Okay, ulit po ang question. Kung hindi mo pwedeng iboto ang iyong sarili, sino sa mga kalaban mo ang iyong iboboto at bakit? Ready na po ba?
Yes po.
Sige, since si Marvin si Marvin ang ating unahin. Your timer starts now.
So leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. At kung hindi nga ba ako ang iboboto, ay sino ba ang iboboto ko? Ano? So I believe ito ay walang iba kundi si Flora. Ano? So I saw a potential in her. Nalaman ko na she is a great student pala. Ano? So si Flora ay isang consistent honor student. And I saw a potential like leadership. For example, last year, I think nanalo din si Flora and meron na siyang karanasan, may karanasan na siya sa pagiging leader dito sa Greenville Academy. Next is yung kanyang vision. Vision ni Flora na laging may goal, laging nakaset yung sarili niya, lagi siyang may plano. Lagi siyang nakahanda yung kanyang plano, nakahanda yung kanyang sarili sa kahit anong laban. And I think kung hindi man ako ang mananalo, and I know na ako na yon, hindi, joke lang. And kung hindi man ako, ay si Flora sa tingin ko. At alam ko naman na kaya niyang gampanan talaga ang pagiging auditor. So yun lamang po and thank you.
Okay, galing. Nice one, Marvin. So next po ay sino ba? Ready na po ba yung sa si Cora? Cora, are you ready?
Ready na po.
Okay, your timer starts now.
Kung ako po yung papipiliin, if hindi po ako candidate, ang pipiliin ko po siguro ay si Sir Marvin. Dahil nakikitaan ko po siya ng potential and makikita naman po natin yun sa mga plataforma na kanyang nais isagawa. Last year din po ay same po kami ng party list and dahil po doon, nakita ko po yung efforts niya sa lahat ng mga bagay o sa iba't ibang mga bagay na ikagaganda ng ating school. Yun lang po.
Okay, thank you very much. So for the last one, Althea, are you ready? Oh. Oh. Dito po ba si Althea?
Ate, ate, pwede po mag-sub?
Hindi po pwede kasi specific question to sa Hindi ba siya makakabalik?
Wala pa po, hindi po nagre-response.
So, ayun, nandito pala si Althea. Althea? Althea? Okay, so parang wala po siya ata dito. Move on na po tayo sa next part.
So, we are on the last part of the program. After the Q&A portion of both parties, you would be allowed to ask questions to the other party. Parties can limit the question only for a specific candidate, or it can be answerable by anyone from the party. The sequence of the interpellation would be alternating, and the parties are allowed to raise up to 2 questions. Answer to the interpellation should only last 2 to 3 minutes. Both parties shall refuse the use of profanity words during the meeting the Avance.
So, ang first po natin na magtatanong na group ay ang Kalimbahin Party List. So, sino ang gusto nyong unang tanungin? Padayon or Swag Party List?
Swag party list po.
Sige, go on na po sa question. Okay, so pwede na pong magtanong. Jody, pwede mo nang tanungin ang Swag Party List?
Ako po. Okay, my question is that do you think what do you think is the worst scenario that you've seen here in our campus, and how you gonna change it? So, 'di ba, nag-start tayong pumasok ngayong August nung last month, which is August 8 to be specific. And I think ngayon is September 9 na. So meron na tayong 1 month. So ano yung nakikita mo siguro na worst case scenario, no? So worst case scenario ng pagpasok mo sa Greenville. So yun lang naman ang question ko for Swag.
Swag, sino po ang sasagot sa inyo?
Ako po.
Sige, go Krisha. Your timer starts now.
Sa tingin ko po, yung worst case scenario na nangyayari sa Greenville or sa kahit saang school naman is yung conflict between different students. Kung saan, syempre, kunyari may tropa yung isang estudyante, kakampihan yung tropa nila. Na ang mangyayari parang napagkakaisahan yung isa. Syempre, may friends din naman yung isa, eh di magkakampihan ulit. So parang nagkakaroon na ng magkakagalit, ganon. Sa way na yun, parang hindi na healthy yung learning environment nila kasi parang, uy, ayoko pumasok kasi baka abangan ako nito or yung mga ganong conflicts po. So sa tingin ko, maaayos ko yun or yung response ko para doon or naming Swag Party List is to create more socializing events at mga projects po na makakapagpatupad ng mas mabuting relationship sa mga students. Sabi nga po namin sa aming platforms, dun po sa Swag, meron po kami dong W, yung welcoming po, na kung saan kahit saang school ka nang galing, kung luma ka man or bago kang student sa Greenville, dapat welcome tayo at dapat pantay-pantay yung pag-treat natin sa isa't isa. Kaya yun po yung response naming Swag Party List. Worst scenario, conflicts. Ang response po namin, socializing events at pakikiisa po. Yun lamang po. Maraming salamat.
Thank you very much, Krisha. So, for the Padayon Party List man po, pwede nyo nang, Kalimbahin Party List, pwede nyo nang sabihin ang question nyo for Padayon Party List. Hello? May question po bang naka-ready for Padayon Party List or yun na lang din po ang question?
Meron po.
Sige.
Hello po.
I-proceed na po.
So, here is my question po from Padayon Party List. So, I think this question is para po sa treasurer. What ways can you think of to raise school funds and use it for school without spending or asking too much money from the student?
Wait lang po, mga 1 minute po.
Makiki-repeat na lang din muna yung question. Kalimbahin party list. Thank you.
What ways can you think of to raise school funds and use it for school without spending or asking too much money from the student?
Okay, para sa akin, yung Tagalog ba nun ay yung hindi masyadong nagastos ng pera? Right? Tama, okay. Para sa akin, katulad na lang ng fun day. Alam ko na ang fun day is magastos talaga. Pero madami naman tayong ways kagaya na lang ng paggamit ng mga recycled materials na maaari nating magamit para naman mapakinabangan natin yung katulad ng mga plastic cups, mga plastic bottle na maaari nating isama or gawin nating props para sa mga palaro natin. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat.
Okay, so thank you, Kalimbahin Party List. Next naman po na magtatanong ay Padayon Party List. So, sige, magtanong na kayo. Sino gusto niyong unahin tanungin? Kalimbahin or swag? Hello?
Swag po.
Sige, go na. Proceed na po kayo sa question.
How can you commit and prove yourself to the students that your words are for long term and not just for the sake of winning the election?
Okay, makikiulit po ulit ng question.
How can you commit and prove yourself to the students that your words are for long term and not just for the sake of winning the election?
Okay, swag party list.
Answerable po para sa kahit sino po.
Ako na po.
Okay, go na.
Lahat po kami gustong mamuno. Kaya po kami tumatakbo, lahat po kami may magagandang plataforma, may magandang hangarin para sa paaralan. And naglatag kami ng mga iba't ibang plataforma. Siguro mas maipapatupad namin 'yon sa pamamagitan ng pagtutulong-tulong namin mga officers. Naging officer na ako ng ilang organisasyon sa mababang pwesto na nakapagpatupad kami ng mga magagandang proyekto, lumabas sa mga magagandang proyekto at naging successful. At ngayon, marami akong napagdaanan, lesson na maaaring gamitin ko, lalo na ngayong nasa mas mataas na posisyon ang tinatakbuhan ko. Sa tingin ko, yung mga platforms na yun, hindi lang yun basta platforms lang. Kasi yun ay nagawa na namin, nagawa ko na yun at napatunayan ko na yun, nasa mababang posisyon pa ako. Paano pa ngayong natakbo ko sa mas mataas? Eh di mas mapuprove ko yun. Kaya Kaya I can assure you na lahat po ng platforms ay hahandog po namin sa inyo ng maayos, malinis na estudyante ang pinapakinggan. Na lahat po yun ay maipapatupad ng walang problema at sistemang magulong mangyayari sa paaralan. At hindi lang po kami basta commit ng commit. Yun na po yung number 1 na sinabi ko sa mga kaparty list ko. Lahat ng platform na gagawin nyo, i-assure nyo na dapat hindi lang yan platform. Kasi pag nanalo kayo, hindi biro. Dapat lahat yon ay maipatupad mo, ma-aim mo yon, maisabatas mo. Hindi na kind of ruling mo siya in terms of in a good way na lahat ay matutuwa, lahat ay magkakaroon ng experience, lahat may mapupulot na aral. Yun lamang po at marami pong salamat.
Wow, thank you very much, Paulo. So, for the next question, padayon para sa Kalimbahin Party List. Thanks kung makikiulit ng question. Thank you.
What actions can you conduct to help your fellow students have memorable experiences this school year that are related to the goals you are reaching for? What actions can you conduct to help your fellow students have memorable experiences this school year that are related to the goals you are reaching for?
Sir, kindly nga po ulit pa-repeat po. Thank you. Pa-repeat po ng question. Thank you po.
Okay po. What actions can you conduct to help your fellow students have memorable experiences this school year that are related to the goals you are reaching for? Bale, ang sasagot po ay representatives.
Akala ko ako. Hindi, joke lang.
Kalimbahin, meron na po bang sasagot sa inyo?
Si Faith Colin po.
Okay. Colin, your timer starts now.
Balik po sa goals po namin, yung pwede po makikreate po ng memories with us. Ang platform po na pinakilala ko earlier, which is opening for clubs. So for sure, every student, since we are engaging their natural curiosity, so for sure, makakakita din ng experience or experience na maaaring maalala nila habang buhay since ang ginagawa naman nila ay kung ano ang gusto nila. Example, I will join music. I like music, so while I'm participating in art clubs, so for sure makakagawa ko ng memories with my fellow SSG dahil ginagawa ko gusto ko, and at the same time I'm with someone who can I trust and who can I
So, may follow-up questions lang po kami dun sa Kalimbahin, sa sagot nila. So, sabi niyo, gusto niyo magpatupad ng clubs. So, paano niyo masisimulan siya? Paano yung steps na gagawin niyo?
So, maaari po, paano namin masisimulan? Yun po ay pwede po baga na papayagan po na kami. Siyempre, hingi po na kami ng permission, and that is pwede mag-room to room, and by room to room, magtatanong po na kami kung sino willing sumali. And at the same time, at sino ang willing ma-participate or mag-lead sa isang project or club na gusto nilang sabihan dahil hindi lang naman tayo dapat para makapagpunod din sa isang bagay. Hindi lang tayo. So, pwedeng magtanong din tayo kung sino pwedeng mag-volunteer na mag-lead sa isang club.
Thank you very much. So, for the last one, swag party list. Sino po ang una niyong gustong tanangin, kalimbahin, or kadayon?
Padayon po.
Sige, makikisabi na po ng question. 2 times lang po babanggitin ang question. 2 times lang.
Okay po, this question po is for the President. What are your visions in the Supreme Student Government? Again, what are your visions in the Supreme Student Government?
Okay, so ready na po ba? Ashley, are you ready?
Ready? Opo.
Okay, sige. Your timer starts now.
Through initiatives, activities, and services that improve students' lives to represent the interests of the student body. We aim to set the bar high and be the best student, be the best SSG. And hindi naman po namin magagawa yung vision namin without the support of our team. If those around me can assist or support me in all the goals and platforms we can pursue together, my job will be effective. I will be able to do tasks that may be required of me, and I will be able to carry them out in a way that will benefit everyone with the aid of communication, commitment, and determination. I'll be involved in everything, making updates, announcements about upcoming events, and even proving that I am the best at everything. Whether I make a commitment or not, I'll still do what needs to be done to do the job properly, and by giving a sense of purpose, motivation, and direction. This demonstrates courage, enthusiasm, confidence, and commitment, as well as helping to develop the students' abilities and talents and create cohesive teams focused on attaining shared objectives. Yun lang po.
Thank you very much, Ashley. So for the next one, question ng swag for the kalimbahin party list.
Okay po. How will you balance academics to leadership? Again, how will you balance academics to leadership?
So sino po ang gusto niyong sumagot?
Ito po is for auditor po ng Kalimbahi.
Sige. Marvin, prepare ka muna dyan.
Hello po. Good afternoon again. Mababalance ko yun with the help of my time management. So kinakailangan natin sa lahat ng bagay. Ngayon pa at ako ay president ng grade 11 Andromeda. Time management is the key. Time management is the key na kaya nating ibalanse na kung ano muna yung uunahin natin. Actually, I have meron akong plans, kung vinivisualize ko na ako yung mananalo sa ng auditor at alam ko na kung papaano ko siguro uunahin kung ano bang uunahin talaga, kung academic ba, yung pag-lead ko ba sa aming room, or yung pag-lead ko ba sa SSG. And as of now, nakaset na yon, meron ng prior goals for that. And aside from sa time management, so nariyan yung pagtulong sa akin ng susunod na administrasyon na I believe Jody is the one na mananalo talaga. And sa tulong ni Jody, sa tulong ng aking mga kasama, ay mababalance ko at mababalance ng mga susunod na SSG officers ang between academic and yung sa service. So sa tulong nila, sa tulong naming lahat, sa tulong ng bawat isa, ang pagkakaisa ng bawat officer ay isa rin para mabalance lahat. And yun lamang naman. So yun lang po, and thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Kalimbahin, Padayon, and Swag Party List. I think we have covered everything on the list and we'll wrap this up. Thank you everyone for your active participation. You are all awesome. I think it will be hard for everyone to choose who to vote since every candidates are really great. To formally close this program, let me call on our SSG President, Miss Danielle Joyce Lico, for closing remarks.
Okay, so thank you, Rafael. So, hi everyone. First of all, I just want to congratulate each one of you. Kasi alam kong hindi talaga madaling tumakbo as an SSG officer, pero andito kayo proving yourself and speaking up in front of everyone. Alam kong kinakabahan talaga kayo kasi napagdaanan ko din yan last year. Talagang nangangatala ko kapag nagsasalita. So, at first, kinabahan ako, pero nagkaroon ako ng tiwala sa sarili ko na kaya kong gawin. So, ayun nga, karaos, and nanalo. So, as the present SSG President, I just want to share some of my experience during our administration. So, at first, aminin ko na I'm scared kasi sa tinagal-tagal kong tumakbo sa SSG, ngayon lang ako nanalo, and the highest position pa. So, parang nakailang try ako nun. Grade 8, tumakbo ako as business manager, pero hindi pinalad. Then, nung grade 9, tumakbo ako as president and hindi rin ako pinalad. Then, yun, last year, grade 11, nanalo. Then, together with my co-officers, ay nakapaggawa kami ng projects na I hope po ay nakapagpasaya sa lahat. Some of them may not be perfect, pero at the end of the day, I can say that it was a great experience. Being an officer is not just having a title. It comes with responsibilities na kailangan nating gampanan. You need to be consistent para ma-maintain ang kaayusan ng lahat. Time management is a must. Kasi syempre, kailangan mong pagsabay ng pagiging isang estudyante at pagiging student leader. It may sound terrifying, pero once na nasa position ka na, you need to enjoy the moment. So I want to take this opportunity to thank some of the people who encouraged me throughout this amazing journey. To Teacher Grace, shout out to her. Thank you for encouraging and guiding me every time. So to Teacher Laarni, our former SSG advisor, thank you rin po. To my family who never fails to cheer me. And of course, to my friends, thank you for your unending support. And next week, we will meet the new sets of officers na alam kong magdadala and magbibigay ng kaayusan, not just in our school, but also sa lahat ng students. So, to Kalimbahin Party List, Padayon Party List, and Swag Party List, good luck, and may the best officer wins. Hail Greenvillians, hail Greenville Academy.
So ayun, thank you Joyce for that wonderful speech. So again, thank you for being with us for the beginning until the end. I hope this program helped you to choose the best fit for SSG officer. Vote wisely. To all candidates, good luck and God bless. Hail Greenvillians, hail Greenville Academy of Santa Clara.
Nice one, guys. So, wala po munang aalas na magpipicture taking po muna tayo. Open cams, please. Hindi namin na makita ang inyong mga nagagwapuhan at nagagandahan fest. Yan, yun naman pala eh. Wow, ang gaganda. Okay. Wala na ba kaba nyo? Or kinakabahan pa rin kayo? Kabado pa rin ba kabado? So yun, smile lang maganda, tapos na ang debate. Huwag na kayo, baka nangangatal pa kayo dyan, ha? Smile na, smile! Okay, open cam si Angel, si Labine at si Alasha, saka Amanda and Ashley. Okay ba ang camera niyo? Mamaya na kayo smile, pag-open mo kayo mga live. Angel, pa-open ang sige, okay lang. Si Rian, pa-open mo ng camera. Okay, sige, game. Smell ng maganda. Tingin. Smell ng maganda. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, isa pa. Isa pa. Sige po. Smell ng maganda. Wait lang daw. Time first place. Baba mo na. Smile. Baka mga alay. Kinakabahan pa rin ba kayo?
Kinakabahan na ako bigla.
Okay, game na. 1, 2, 3, smile maganda. Thank you very much. Galing nyo guys. Good luck sa elections. Bye-bye.
Thank you po. Goodbye.
Goodbye po. Thank you
Thank you
po.
po. Goodbye po.
Thank you po.
Bye, sir. Salamat. Congrats sa inyo dyan sa school. Ingat pag-uwi. Bye-bye.
Thank you po. Bye-bye po. Bye-bye na sir. Bye-bye po. Po? Apo. Laptop na lang po. Game po, sir. 1, 2, 3. Bye po sa mga viewers.